Are y'all trying to delete your customers by marc insco? I got no idea what I'm getting myself into. I just like the husky plush in the background and the better days. And yeah, we're going in. Also, please consider liking and subscribing. I got no idea. Let's see. Let's see what's happening.
You know what I love about caffeine? It's the one drug, legal or illegal, that no one will ever tell you you're doing too much with. Like if you went to your
Oh no, this is about caffeine. This is about caffeine. I'm not it buddy. I'm gonna be called out here. Am I not? I'm gonna be called out here. I'm gonna be called out here. That's crazy. That's insane. It also checks your Gmail Gmail ID's age. If it's flagged, the minor will treat that account as a kid. That is very, very stupid. It's gonna be that one thing where that was that one drink that I had like so much caffeine. I've never watched this or seen this video in a day in my life. Well, now you will. Now you will. Anyways, caffeine, I love it. I drink a lot of coffee.
office happy hour and got absolutely shit-faced, you'd probably be in trouble the next morning, right? Or you would have embarrassed yourself. It's frowned upon to pound Bud Lights at the Enterprise Rent-A-Car Corporate holiday party. If you're taking crystal meth as part of your look-smashing, bone-smashing routine, there will be some squares in the comments asking, is that FDA approved? Which it's probably not. But then when it comes to caffeine, nobody really gives a shit how much you're drinking or taking. Like, ask RFK Jr. RFK Jr., how many milligrams of caffeine a day should I be taking?
The estimates are between 4,000 and 10,000.
See, that wasn't out of context at all. There you have it, straight from the mouth of...
I'm ready. Right away. I'm drinking that. I'm drinking all of it. I'm drinking enough caffeine to kill a whale or something like that with my bare hands. It must be. I'm gonna drink hot chocolate and that's it. I drink coffee. A lot of coffee. I had 3 today already.
The world's foremost health expert. But truly, it's considered childish, immature even, to suggest to another adult that they should probably take a look at their caffeine intake. To suggest that they probably shouldn't be railing 14 espressos a day. Like what, you're tired at work, baby was crying through the night. Man up, have another Celsius. Drink a Red Bull. If we don't get this quarterly report together, the shareholders will not be pleased. But that's not far enough actually, because what do Celsiuses and espressos not have?
Espressos aren't even that strong. Aren't they kind of weak in comparison? They're kind of weak in comparison. Actually, only amphetamines are FDA approved. Amphetamine is not. Stupid word. English hard. Interesting. I don't care. I'm still drinking. I don't care what happens. I have barely any caffeine. I guess I drink what you'd stop drinking, I guess.
That's right, sugar, and also protein, apparently, which is like a big thing now. But if it's sugar and caffeine that you need, then there's one company in America that has got your back. Dunkin' Donuts. Or just Dunkin', I guess. They dropped the donuts at some point, which I guess was enough of a meme that for April Fool's 2024, they pretended to change their name to just Donuts too. Hilarious. And at the time, it was basically that they want to focus more on their drinks rather than their donuts, which makes sense because their donuts are high-key mid. Their coffee is low-key mid, but their donuts high-key mid. But also they probably wanted to de-emphasize the donuts because it became functionally impossible to eat one with how sugary their drinks have gotten on their own. Though some people would consider that a challenge.
Always remember, guys. Remember! Oh, you never see them swallowing. It's always eating and never swallowing. This woman is faking her, clearly faking her, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever, mukbang right there. Because, she's not, you don't see her swallowing.
I need Tums for my eyes. That is a Dunkin' Halloween bucket with 50 munchkins paired with a large iced latte. 60 calories for each of those munchkins. 60 times 50, that's 3,000 calories of munchkins.
Yeah, she's not eating that. She's not eating that. She is not eating that. She is not. And that does not even include the drink she had. She's not eating that. The calorie, she's not eating that. She's biting into it and spitting it out. She's biting in it and spitting it out. She's not eating that.
That's math. And the iced vanilla latte, 450 calories, which actually seems reasonable next to the munchkins. 66 grams of sugar in that. No need to be shy now. Let me get an extra couple pumps of vanilla. And speaking of buckets, just last week, Dunkin' began testing 48-ounce beverage buckets. Let me repeat that. A 48-ounce beverage bucket. The current large cold drink at Dunkin' is 32 ounces, so 50% bigger than that. And they're not even pretending like, oh, you're supposed to split this with another person. It's like a sharing community, blah, blah, blah. No. There's one straw and it has the circumference of the sun. That's kind of an exaggeration. It's just like a boat.
Is that a plastic straw? Is that a I miss you. Please come back, plastic straws. Please come back. I miss you. I miss you so much. Please bring him back. She spat on that thing. Hawk Tua. Not sheaf puffs. I mean Reese's puffs. Regardless. It's just, bring him back. Please. I need him back.
Boba straw, but still. And assuming you get an iced latte in the bucket, that's 675 calories, 99 grams of sugar, and 249 milligrams of caffeine. Or, if you wanted to go with the health-conscious option, you could get a Dunkin' Refresher with just 55 grams of sugar and 198 milligrams of caffeine. But why would you? Commit to the bit. You're already paying $10 for one of these things. You might as well just go all out. And honestly, too, $10. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a good deal because who the fuck needs that much iced coffee? But strictly unit price, just price per ounce. Not bad. I mean, it literally is a bucket of coffee, as the founding fathers intended. And before we dive deeper into the insane creations they've been pumping out in recent years, let's talk for
the protein Dunkin' Donuts drink. That's crazy. I'm leaving. You know, you can just buy metal straws and keep them in your car, right? But like, it would be weird to like you go somewhere and then you pull out your metal straw and then drink with the metal straw when they give you a cup and a straw. It just feels weird, but I hate the paper ones. They get all schwobbly wobbly and eventually they just like dissolve completely. And like something's off with the cups at McDonald's too, because these fuckers just like absorb all the liquid. They get also schwobbly wobbly. And then I spilled my iced tea. And I've never gotten a drink from McDonald's since.
First, about the insane things that you've been ordering. Well, hopefully not you specifically, because this isn't very healthy, and I want you to live a long and happy life. So you can watch more videos, of course. But there's a whole niche of TikTok video out here of baristas, including Dunkin' employees, showing off the insane orders that come through the door. And I do mean insane.
We got 12 caramel, 10 butter pecan, 22 sugar, and 10 cream.
12 caramel, 10 butter.
What are you inviting, a hippo? Like, who ordered this? Who ordered this? Nick Ocado in his prime? What the fuck? Who ordered this? This must be a lot of people. This can't just be one person because nobody's who's drinking that. Nick Ocado, is this a mukbanger or something? This is Nick Ocado in his prime, bro. Right there. Who's getting all that? The metal straw is fine. Tell him you don't want the straw. Keep it in a container, I guess. But like that would be. It just feels weird.
Pecan, 22 sugar, and 10 cream. Is there even gonna be room for coffee in there?
10 butter pecan, 10 cream. Got a little bit of room for coffee. Let's top it off with coffee.
Just a splash of coffee on top. I'd be having the shits all day, man. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Well, points for Sexy Red. But truly, how does one discover that 18 butter pecan pumps is like what hits the spot. How do you get to that? How do you go, yeah, 18 butter pecan, 11 pumps of sugar, that's the ratio. Also, I have the Dunkin' Donuts app, don't judge me, but I can't seem to add more than 10 pumps of one flavor. So I don't know if this was a glitch.
10 pumps of one flavor. That's still diabolical. It may feel weird, but it's the best option. You will adjust. I guess, yeah, but like it's still horrible. It's still horrible. Again,
in the Matrix that has been patched, or if you gotta like leave a special note for this or order in person. I don't know.
We're on our way to Dunkin' right now. Everyone has been asking me for a skinny drink from Dunkin', so we're going to get a drink that's really good, under 100 calories. Let's go.
Under 100 calories. Boring.
boring. But like, okay, under 100 calories. I wonder what this first of all looks like, and second of all, what kind of chemicals are in there? Because like, that's gotta burst. That's gonna literally rot your body. That's gotta. Your kidneys must be in agony. That's the only explanation I have. Your kidneys must be in absolute anguish.
We don't want skinny drinks here, okay? No skinny drinks, okay? Take that energy to Starbucks. We're sugar maxing today.
Look at this crazy drink. Let's see how much coffee's in here. And that's how much coffee's gonna be in there. You might as well just drink cream and fucking swirl.
Damn, bro, why you gotta put her name out there, too? You can't even order 10 creamers in your coffee anymore without getting put on blast on the internet. Corinna K, by the way. I guess, oh, as in David Dobrik associate. Corinna Kopf. Kopf?
Kopf. OnlyFans whore. Moving on. I know all them OnlyFans whores. Because a lot of streamers just like in Germany stream with these whores. It's really interesting. It's crazy. I remember a streamer was basically, they were like had like a sleepover with two prostitutes, and like he couldn't handle laying next to a woman where he started like his leg shaking and like his body started going out. Is like crazy, and he was sweating like a pig. Women are scary, even the whore ones.
I don't know. You guys know I don't know how to pronounce words, whatever. Anyway, I think you get the point here. People have been putting together diabolical custom creations from Dunkin' for a while now. So is it any surprise?
Wait, was it just pumping in sugar? Ugh. Horrible. This proves people are inherently hedonistic. Nah, we made them like this. Because there's no shame.
That Dunkin' would want to give the masses what they so clearly have been asking for, especially when what people are asking for is a...
Well, they do be asking for more mass, that's for sure. They are not just, the masses aren't just asking, they are getting mass as well.
Sugary nightmare fuel that very conveniently is also probably super addictive. High sugar consumption activates the brain's reward circuits, a positive reinforcement mechanism, including the dopamine and endorphin systems, which are associated with satisfaction and pleasure. Chronic exposure to high sugar foods may also...
Is that the reason why I'm so depressed all the time? Because I barely drink anything that's like sugary? Maybe that's the reason why. Huh. Maybe.
Alter these systems, leading to heightened cravings and a dependence on sugar. Well, I hear that, but I'm also hearing that the Thee Stallion Mango Protein Refresher is simply to die for.
Reach out and sip. Yeah, you taste that? Okay, ladies, now swirl. Swirl. Swirl that mango.
So let's talk about limited edition Dunkin' beverages, which fall into two main categories. There's celebrity collabs, and then there's seasonal items. Seasonal items, it is universally agreed, are terrible. Let's be adults about this. Don't even try and argue that pumpkin spice is a good latte flavor and peppermint mocha around the holidays. Like, it's not good. If you want your Frappuccino to taste like it's been...
I had pumpkin spice chocolate once. Abysmal dog shit. Abysmal. Absolutely abysmal.
Mixed with 4 tablespoons of Colgate, Fine, fine, but just don't do it around me. But even as seasons change at Dunkin', you can always count on one thing to remain constant, and that's an almost comical disregard for the health of their customers.
This is the new peppermint mocha swirl here at Dunkin' Donuts. It has a record-breaking 186 grams of added sugar, but grams are kind of hard to visualize sometimes. So visualize this, my friends. It's the same amount of sugar as not that many munchkins, that many. 93 munchkins that are powdered sugar.
Same amount of sugar as 93 munchkins. Well, look, man, I don't know if you know, but you can actually combine the two.
It has that.
Yeah, apparently, but here's oh my god. That's in a single drink, by the way. Oh my god. America has a dystopia. Oh my god. Hold up. Well, the first one didn't eat them, right? We know this. She spat them out afterwards, but like, oh my god, that's like, that's horrible.
That much sugar. That is 46.5 teaspoons of white cane sugar in a freaking coffee. Now, read the comments sometimes. Some people say, Bobby, are they trying to kill us?
Yeah, bro, yeah. 46 teaspoons of sugar, but also 9 grams of protein.
9 grams of protein. Well, here's the thing, buddy. Here's the thing. Okay, listen. Listen, okay? Listen. At least you're gonna die a sweet death! Hi, speedrunners, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. At least you're gonna die a sweet death! Listen. They are actively trying to make... Yes, they do try to kill you. They do. They're trying to send you to the hospital, so you have to feed into the bad healthcare system. So you can get more sugar drinks, so you can spend more money on the healthcare system. It's all a loop. It's a loop.
Gotta factor that in. We're looking at total health here, okay? Bobby, let's not be reductive.
My friends, this is a pumpkin swirl frozen coffee. Who the thought it was a good idea to put this on the menu? Because this drink has 185 grams.
That's almost 200 grams of sugar. How much calorie? This thing will kill you. This thing will kill. One time. This is like the what, bro? You could you could kill somebody with this one, bro. They're trying to kill you. Hey, but at least it has like protein in the single digits. Who drinks that much sugar? I have no idea, but they're trying to kill someone here.
Of sugar in here. There's 930 calories and 100.
Bro, a single drink. You drink this twice, and your entire thing is just done. Your day is just cooked.
94 carbs.
Bobby. I agree with you, man. Not because you shouldn't drink something that's 900 calories, but just because, like I said, pumpkin and peppermint are terrible flavors. But without a shadow of a doubt, I don't think you can really classify these drinks as coffee. It's more like a milkshake, but even milkshakes are lower in calorie. I don't know, it's kind of its own thing. Dunkin' in recent years has truly turned into the Taco Bell of coffee shops. In that it's a coffee shop the same way Taco Bell is a Mexican restaurant. The good people of Mexico had nothing to do with the creation of confetti cookie freezes or Doritos Locos Tacos. But still, the sociopaths at Taco Bell Labs do a live Apple-style event every year where Mindy from Emily in Paris tells you what new potions and food items they'll be releasing. Heavy air quotes on food. And I'm not above that, I like Taco Bell. It's way too expensive now, but it's a fast food restaurant where not everything comes out of a fryer, and where you can at least pretend to yourself that you're like getting a somewhat balanced meal because there's like little shreds of lettuce on the taco at least. And it's the same thing at Dunkin', just pumping out random, unbelievably unhealthy and unholy creations to keep up with trends and for the sake of virality, 100%. But that doesn't mean that the normal stuff on the menu isn't good, or like palatable, I guess, depending on your perspective. But why not double down on that stuff? The first celebrity Dunkin' collab I can remember is the Charli D'Amelio one back in 2020. And 2020 was really like the big return of celebrity fast food team-ups. We had the Travis Scott meal at McDonald's, which just that phrase I know just activated some of you.
Shit. I'm getting hungry. Stop! This was a mistake. I'm in a diet. Stop!
Like the Winter Soldier, because people were dying to get their hands on that thing. But back then, the concepts were simple. The Charlie drink at Dunkin was just what Charlie D'Amelio ordered at Dunkin. Just a cold brew with whole milk and 3 pumps of caramel swirl, which a lot of fans of Charlie were already going in there to order to be like her, I guess. Or because it's genuinely good. I don't know. I don't like caramel. Same thing with the Travis Scott meal. It was just the meal that Travis Scott claims was his regular. And it was $6 too, which would probably be like $13 if it came out today. But what has happened since the Charlie at Dunkin is celebrity collaborations that feel a lot less genuine. I think that's a fair assessment that some of these are starting to feel like rage bait. And there have been a bunch of these that we can touch on. Which, side note, going back through the Dunkin' Donuts,
This is all just like when you go into a sugar rush. Well, if you're American, you're probably immune. If you're not American, you just die. You just develop a new type of diabetes. Diabetes type 4. Right? We're just skipping 3. We're just getting type 4 diabetes. That's it.
press releases page over the last 5 years is really funny to see the trends that have come and gone, like the plant-based meat breakfast sandwiches in 2021. Does anyone remember this? There was like a year or two where every single fast food restaurant, every restaurant was all of a sudden doing Impossible burgers and like plant-based meats. Whatever happened to that? I don't know. I guess nobody bought them. I know I didn't. But anyway, there's something different between this is Charlie D'Amelio's go-to drink, and you really need to try the Sabrina Carpenter brown sugar shaken espresso. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know, that's that me espresso. But other than having a song that's named espresso, what's the connection here? There isn't, of course, and I tried this drink because I like Sabrina Carpenter, even though that last album was a flop. And unfortunately, the drink was a flop too.
Sabrina Carpenter espresso and this me espresso. Right now I'm done.
10 out of 10, no notes. I actually want that one right there.
This looks like diarrhea on the table. I'm sorry, but that just looks like diarrhea. Plant-based meat throws up in mouth. That's horrible. Yeah, plant-based meat is disgusting.
But the drink is just so sweet, and not short and sweet, but just brutally sugary to the point that me and my brother literally split the drink in half and just added coffee, like from home, to each of our own, just to balance it out at least. But I don't know, just a brief scroll through TikTok, and I think I'm in the minority on that, so don't listen to me.
Oh my god, Dunkin! In the name of the
I wish I could be excited so much about the drink. What is this? I could never drink this. This is horrible. I'm like, see, like Coke is like fine, right? But even when I look at like Coke and I'm like, I kinda don't want to drink that. I kinda don't. Like, it's great, but like, I look at it and like, it's like stares in hungry disgust. That's what it is. I don't know how to put it. Who puked on the counter? That's diarrhea on the counter.
Father, the Son, and Sabrina Carpenter. A brown sugar shaken espresso. This is an absolute game changer for Dunkin'.
Right. But apparently this campaign was so successful that they had to follow it up with another one in the summer. Sabrina's...
I'm not usually the one saying, right? I don't agree necessarily with saying, look, men used to go to war, but men used to go to war. This is horrible. How can you be excited? Like, I'm happy for him that he's excited, but like, if that is like the most exciting thing ever for you, then, I am concerned. Your life must be miserable.
Strawberry Daydream Refresher, which we're now at 400 calories for a large, by the way. And I didn't try this one, okay? You know, fool me once. Okay, I think that's fair. Just the color of this thing looks like it's something out of fucking Star Wars. But the ad...
I know that Dunkin' Donuts exists here in Germany, but I've never went to it. I've never done it. Right? And also like, it's also like, right? Even for other restaurants, right? If I want to have a burger, I just make it myself. if I want to have fried chicken, I'll just make it myself. It's probably healthier, and I can make it decently high protein and very low in calorie, or like lower in calories. So like, yeah.
It was kind of cool. I didn't really get it. It didn't make any sense to me, but it looked cool.
Hello there, Dunkin Daydream Hotline. What can I do for you today? Oh.
I'm gonna say it. I know people probably aren't happy about this, but I don't like Sabrina Carpenter. I don't like her one bit at all. Not only her music, but like her from what I've seen as a person, I don't like her. As a German, the only fast food place I went to was Burger King. I went to like McDonald's, Burger King, right? We had an uncommon amount of KFC recently, but that's about it. And like usually I just go to like Döner. Works. Easy. You can make it better and healthier. Exactly. Okay. Crock rock. I hate that that your fucking name ruins my day. Is that Marilyn Monroe? If it were, that'd be great, but it's not.
You're hot. I see. I think I know what you're really craving.
Right. Thank you, Madam Secretary. Also, as part of the promotion, you could actually call the Sabrina hotline, which is 1877-DREAMY, to get a message from Sabrina and also a discount code for a free drink, which I tried calling the Sabrina line for this video, but unfortunately it has been disconnected. Sabrina? Sabrina, pick up! Anyway, all of this leads us to the Megan Thee Stallion Mango Protein Refresher, with Megan embracing her alter ego, Proteina, for this collaboration.
What's up, hotties? It's your girl Megan Thee Stallion, aka the Hot Girl Coach, aka Proteina, and it's time to grab those protein refreshers and start pumping. Reach out and sip. Yeah, you taste that? Okay, ladies, now swirl. Swirl. Swirl that mango. Get that strawberry. It's time to target the muscles that matter the most. Your sip muscles.
Look.
I have the desire to end it all of a sudden. I'm gazing affectionately at the rope right now. To get a message from AI if it ever worked. It probably did at one point, I guess. Why? Oh, wait, protein. Yeah, what is it? 20 grams? Like, if it was, like, really... It's probably not even protein that you can actually... Your body can actually use, right? If it's plant-based protein, you're, like, literally... like, certain... Not all protein are based equally. Some protein is literally just useless if you don't eat it with something else. I like that he's, like, watching that, but drinking a completely different drink. Yeah, he does that.
I'm happy everybody's getting paid, okay? That's what it boils down to. But it does feel like every collab strays further and further from making sense. Like what, Mango and Megan both start with an M now, I guess is what we're going with. And what does the protein have to do with it, with anything? I know it's just because everybody's adding protein to everything now, so that's why I know. It's because it's trendy. Starbucks is doing it. I just ate protein pasta for dinner last night. But is Megan Thee Stallion like the...
Maybe my eyes were just playing a trick on me, but she made that weird step, right? And it felt like her ass was like turning to mush in real time. There's no solid material there. It's all just like schwobbly wobbly. What? That just put me off. I just saw that. I just saw it basically dissolve in real time.
Natural mouthpiece for big protein. And I did try this drink. Actually, you saw me try it in a previous video. It was good in like a chemical mango flavor kind of way. It was fine. It was also way too sweet though, again. But the protein milk was surprisingly good. It was interesting. It was like very creamy and it was very creamy. I've tried that milk in just a normal latte too, and that tastes way more normal than this mango thing did. Which is just, unfortunately, artificial mango syrup mixed into protein milk. Which protein milk, by the way, is just skim milk that's been processed into oblivion. But again, the mango thing was good, but it's like, with 49 grams of sugar, I feel like it's pretty easy to make anything taste good.
Look what I got. Look what I got.
Hold up, let me go back. What did it have? How much protein did it have?
Thing was good, but it's like with 49
11? 11? 11? Oh! Protein my ass! What do you mean 11? Just 11. It's just 11. Yeah, the manga protein daydream refresher. Yeah, 11 grams. I can't, and people fell for this. I can't do this. Bro. I eat like, what is it? Is it 400 grams, 500 grams of like low-fat quark? It has like 60 grams of protein and like not even that much calories, and this is like 11 grams and like 500 calories. What is this? Looks like someone paralyzed the German VTuber showing this. This is no, there's no way. My only 2 protein that's even usable. Rest is wasted. Is this like you couldn't? What? This is diabolical. This is evil. 11 grams, 2 grams usable. My calisthenics heart is hurting. What is this? But they didn't get to choose what was in it. Diabolical.
grams of sugar. I feel like it's pretty easy to make anything taste good.
Look what I got. Look what I got. I got Megan's protein refresher. This is delicious. And one thing about me, when I like something, I start getting it every day.
See, that's the issue though. I don't think drinking one of these a day is necessarily a good idea. Unless your usual at Dunkin is like 50 grams of sugar or more in it as it stands, you're probably better off not making this a habit. Unless of course you're doing jazzercise every day like Proteina. As someone myself who enjoys protein maxing, I appreciate how many options are out there nowadays to help me reach my daily goals. But this is really not one of them. Nobody who is tracking protein in terms of a fitness goal is gonna be like, yeah, 13 grams of protein for 50.
11. 11. 11. There's so many better options for the amount of calories and sugar in it. You're only getting fat and useless weight gain. Yep. This is like, if you want to bulk, I guess, go ahead, do it. But like, for like regular consumption, nope.
Grams of sugar totally makes sense. You could get that kind of protein from a yogurt without the diabetes. So this whole protein refresher does unfortunately feel like it can make people who are not adept at reading nutrition labels or are just not reading that far into it feel like they're doing themselves a health favor by getting a protein refresher when they really don't need the protein, but also really don't need the 400 calories of sugar. But speaking of 400 calories of sugar, let's finish off by taking a look at those buckets again. Because seeing people make DIY buckets just to feel something is unfortunately hilarious.
Oh, dragon fruit refresher. Takes about 1.5 medium drinks to fill it up. Tastes like 48 ounces. A ladle and a bucket has never...
Why? This is why TikTok should never be trusted. Real. But why? But why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you do this? I have serious questions. Why on earth would you do this? This is levels of unemployed not seen before. Why would you do this? What's so... Is this like I want to be who invited bro onto the team? I'm part of your I'm part of this. I belong. No you don't.
Let me down.
A ladle is crazy. I get it though. I'm also mad that these have not hit my area yet. But you don't even have to buy the drinks and then make your own bucket in your car. You could just bring your bucket into Dunkin and
yeah. At this point, like, just talk to the person and say, yo, fix up my bucket, thank you. Hi Alexa, how you doing? Hope you're doing well, hello. Because they are sheep. Sheep does not compare. It doesn't, they're not sheep. Literal NPCs. A sheep has more free will than these people.
hope the employees have time for you today.
Some pink lips, pink
You can literally see the guy taking a picture. And apparently this costs $15, which I have no idea how the cashier figured that out. Hopefully though they do roll out these buckets nationwide soon, because I cannot stand how many happy, satisfied New Englanders are on my timeline right now.
New England in a freaking bucket, I love it! It's a whole new level. I didn't know I needed this in my life.
This is a whole new level of diabetes. It is a whole new level of diabetes. This is final boss diabetes. It's the Panera lemonade controversy all over again. I don't know what it's about, but it doesn't sound fun either. Hi Joe, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is diabetes in a bucket. We are arguing they are NPCs and wear the sim symbol on their head. They didn't have the budget for that. For the simulation, because at this point nobody can convince me we're not in a simulation. This is all just an experiment. What would us have, let us start the experiment. Let's simulate a society and just let it go. Just like watch what happens. This is what it is.
One thing, I don't know where to put this in the car, so I feel like I'm just gonna have to drive like this. Yeah, this feels right. This feels right.
God, I hate seeing people live my dream life. And by the way, this bucket is still less liquid than a large movie theater drink, near me at least, at Regal Cinemas, which is 54 ounces. Which to any Europeans, by the way, who got this far in the video, 48 ounces is 1,400 milliliters, by the way. That's how much liquid was in those buckets.
So, about 1.5 liters. Wow. Great, crazy. Huh. Why would you ever want a freaking bucket of it, suicidal people, I swear. It's just crazy. It's like, everywhere it's like, oh yeah, about half of the US is basically overweight, and like, they're selling these drinks. I know that you got a new, like health, politician dude, minister, whatever you want to call it, but like, does bro do anything, or is he also just like unemployed at this point? It's like, what? If you need that much coffee, it's bad coffee. Or that, but then again, I drink a lot of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. Way too much.
But I'm just saying I shouldn't have to subject myself to watching a movie I was told was bad about a book I've never read.
Yeah. Yeah. God, I hate the normalization of cheating in the society. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's like weird. Movie? It's like weird, right? Book, no cheating. Movie, put that in right now. We need some cheating in this movie. It serves no purpose, but we need it. And then the girl's like, "Oh, look, so cute." I know what you are. I know what you are. I know the type of woman you are. The lemonade had 360 milligrams of caffeine. That sounds like my type of lemonade. That sounds like my type.
In order to get my hands on a 54-ounce drink. But look, do you need a 48-ounce beverage bucket or a 93 Munchkin sweet frappe? Probably not, but like we said at the beginning, we've decided at a certain point that it's unsavory to ask such questions. I think we are still in a hangover from 2010's diet culture when everything was denominated in 100 calories and it was diet everything. But is it possible we're maybe going too far in the other direction now? Is there not a middle ground? I feel like that's the conclusion of every video I have. It's like, is there not?
There's no middle ground. See, the good thing that I've seen, I kind of don't like Victoria's Secret, but at least they're now, like, it's like funny, right? They were like endorsing essentially being fat, and now they're going the opposite direction again. It's like crazy. RFK, yeah, he only talked about wanting to ban colored liquid for products being cancer. Who worries about food dyes more than the actual problem? Sugar is literally everything. Yep. Leave my 9 shots of espresso alone. I just like found the strongest beans on the planet that I could find, and like just like let it go ham. Straight up, just let it run. Just let it run. There's so much caffeine I would die. I function like 80 milligrams. It's more than 80 milligrams for me, by far more. I drink the 3 a day. and that's a low ball. I have gone 6 or 7. There was a day where I went like 8 out of boredom. I drank coffee out of boredom.
Is there not, you know, somewhere in the middle here, folks? Look, nobody is getting a Dunkin' bucket because it's healthy. I totally get that. We all know this is fundamentally insane behavior, but I bet right now, part of you is wondering, could you handle the bucket?
Duncan, why are you trying to hide from me? Why was I not notified about this bucket? I do need to see what it looks like in person, like how big is this bucket, but shoot, you can go to like a bar and get a fish bowl full of alcohol, so why can't I get a bucket?
Never mind. Maybe I was wrong for saying that Trump did a good thing by stopping the TikTok ban. That was a bad idea. Ban it. Ban it, just regardless. Also, matcha, disgusting.
Bucket of iced coffee.
See, agreed. It's just a scorpion bowl, but instead of Mai Tai, it's iced latte. I say let it happen. And Dunkin' needs to make sure they increase the sweetener limits on the Dunkin' app when this rolls out too, so I can get 84 pumps of French vanilla in my bucket. The biggest problem that I've seen people report on these buckets, and that I kind of also agree with, is that Dunkin' coffee remains fundamentally mid and also hit or miss. And the thought of going there on an off day and ending up getting 48 ounces of bitter, burnt kitty litter coffee is actually nightmare fuel. So if you want to sell mid coffee, you gotta at least make it consistently mid. And please, for the love of God, if you're gonna keep pushing out random sugary slop with increasingly thin marketing justifications, at least don't pretend that there's any health aspect involved. There was no reason for it to be Megan's Mango Protein Refresher. It should have just been Megan's Mango Refresher. I can forgive the fake boba refresher bullshit from 2021, by the way, which was disgusting. If you ever had one of those, you should be able to sue for compensation. It was like little balls of gelatinized cough syrup exploding in the back of your mouth. But even that is not as bad as gaslighting people that 15 grams of protein makes the drink somehow workout related. That feels messed up. Maybe just spend a little bit more time in the lab too, cooking up these collabs. Like, I understand a heart-shaped tin of Munchkins for Valentine's Day. That makes sense. It's like a gift. But a wicked tin? Why? Why wicked? And oh my god, here comes this lady again. Come on. There's no way.
Again, she is not eating those. We have to realize she is not eating those. She's not. She bites into them and then cuts before she swallows so she can spit them out. Huh. Somebody called Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompas because they may have found a market for round people. The caffeine crash after that would be worth watching. True. 22 cups of coffee in a day sounds like a person who got so much done in a day. Can you get a Mountain Dew in a bucket? Oh god. There was a period where I did drink Mountain Dew here and there. I eventually just stopped because, like, the more I had it, the more kind of disgust I developed. I do, however, know that there was a Mountain Dew cake. Matcha's just show off. It's just what do you call it? Performative male energy is what matcha gives me. Like, if I see a dude running around with a matcha, I know what you are. You are pretending to be a feminist so you can get in a feminist's pants. I know what you are. I just can't prove it, but I know. You ain't getting anything done after 222 cups. Bro, you can throw a whale after this one. You can literally like fight a whale. You can lift it up and throw it. It's crazy. But I know what you are.
Wait, that's good. It's sugar dipped in sugar, which you're dipping in sugar coffee. But seriously, wicked. Why? Why? Because you have matcha already on the menu and that's green? Is that the connection?
Okay, wait.
The face is like, ugh, what's that?
First taste tastes like fish to me.
Damn. I can't say that. Well. Nah, I can't say that.
Fishy matcha, she's saying. Let's tighten up the basics, Mr. Dunkin. That's all I'm saying. You can hustle collect.
I'm gonna say literally unwashed puss matcha. Moving on. I'm sorry.
their tins after you've ensured your matcha doesn't taste like a goldfish died in it. But I digress. Let me know in the comments if you think Dunkin has been going too far recently, or if you're too European to understand any of this bullshit anyway. And please like and subscribe, and I'm gonna go get a monster now.
$5 for Mark.
I mean, I am European, but I do understand because it has been growing here too. It has been growing here too. Grows the fish drink. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's just horrible. It's just absolutely diabolical that something like that exists. It's probably true. Unwashed puss drink. It's crazy. Anyways, that was interesting. That was interesting. Yeah, we need to fight these people because they're trying to make us fat actively. That's the only explanation. They're trying to kill us. This is an attempt at mass assassination. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe.